Hip hop dance music to me, wow. I'm not sure. It's just it's the vibes you get. It's like from R&B music, from hip hop music, from old soul music, and definitely that's what make you move. So it's just rhythm, man. Hip hop is born out of all kinds of different music. So like hip hop dance is the same thing. It's born out of all kinds of different music. And if you look, like I watch the kids out there, they did so many different dances from so many different eras of music, and it's just one fusion.
Japan dance scene here is like a trip through a time machine. You know what I mean? You really seeing it like it was in that era. The moves they do is not like duplicating. I seen so many new moves that I haven't seen before. You know, it's like a bit of the past and a bit of the future combined together. And the way they do it is like, for me, being from the era of breakdancing and graffiti and the original hip hop movement, it's just it's like a dream come true to see that it still exists. And it's more of a meaningful thing of the culture and keeping it over here than in the States right now. You see more of the keeping the hip hop tradition alive in Japan more than even in the States.
I just think hip hop is so universal right now that, you know, we just toured Europe, we tour all over the world. And with today's technology, the television, the internet, hip hop is universal. It's a global culture. And, you know, it's something that's infectious. So these people will never give it up, even in the States. No one will ever give hip hop up. Like, I was watching the very first group who went on today. It's kids 11, 9, 10 years old, and they have the whole hip hop swagger. It's like, it brings a tear to my eyes, you know, just to see how much hip hop has influenced the whole world. So as a culture, once you have culture, you can't break culture. You can't get rid of culture, you know what I mean? And culture will last for generations, thousands of years. So hip hop, man, to see it grow like this is crazy. And I believe like hip hop will be the savior of the earth, because when different races, different countries, different cultures can't get along or don't understand each other, it's like the hip hop culture is what's binding everyone right now. That's the common thing in everyone on the planet right now.
Hip hop array is still hip hop array. It's a celebration of hip hop. It's giving props to everything that came before us, and everything that was during our time, and everything that's in the future with hip hop. So 15 years after, or 1,500 years after, hip hop array could still be substantial and still be a record that's played, a song that's known worldwide, because we gave that the straight props to hip hop. One of the illest things about hip hop array, when we came out with our first single, OPP, they never thought we would ever top that. Like, that'd be the biggest records of our career. The following album, the first single came out, was Hip Hop Array, and that was our biggest record to date. So, props to hip hop. It stand the test of time and the test of, you can't never get bigger than your first hit. It proved all the naysayers and the doubters that the hip hop anthem moves.
Again, Hip Hop Array is definitely a celebration of hip hop, and it gives props to what hip hop has done for us, how it inspired us, you know. A lot of today's artists, they say like hip hop begins and ends with them. But us as new artists coming out with a song like OPP, then come back with Hip Hop Array to just say thank you to everybody for participating, for contributing to hip hop, and just giving props to hip hop. With the Zulu Nation, all of the old school, that's what Hip Hop Array is all about, and the future hip hoppers. So,
a message from me, Trigger Treach, naughty by nature, keep hip hop alive, no matter what. Don't let anybody tell you it's played out or it's gonna end or You know, hip hop is dead. Hip hop is alive and well, resurrected. And if it's dead in one part of the world, it's alive somewhere else, just like Japan. We're keeping it dead, alive and funky. That's why we're here and we're gonna keep it moving. Keep hip hop rolling.